Hello, everybody. Well, we do have some clouds. We have some passing showers today with that warmest of the air pushed down to the south. Snow in the forecast. I have an update for you. The latest begins right now.
Now, a Hutch's weather update with Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson, brought to you by Robert Gibb and Sons.
All right, as always, thanks to you and thanks to my fine sponsors at Robert Gibb and Sons. Please drop me a note. Let me know where you're watching from. We're going to talk about our weather, but first, just a little note to let you know that my sponsors over at Robert Gibb and Sons have a couple more days left of that water heater special I've been talking about. So if you've been thinking of upgrading your home heating and air conditioning system to a Bryant system, remember Robert Gibb and Sons is a premier Bryant dealer. They'll get the job done, they'll get it right, and they will also throw in a water heater for free. I'm going to put a link in the comments here to their page so you can check out the latest information on the special that they have going on with their water heater. Now let's take a look at our weather. As we head into the evening hours, we do see a little narrow band of rain or two. Let's put this into motion, and you can see generally it's been pretty much stapled over the area for some time. So we do have a light shower batch up in the northern valley and one drifting down to the south. Here's what's going on. We have this cool northeasterly flow. It's kind of a cool front that is sagged right here, and it's become stationary. So this has been a persistent area of sprinkles, including us in the FM area in our afternoon. Those 60s are down south in the warmer sector of this. It is cooler up to the north with some, near 30s. In fact, we do have 30s up there in that Walhalla area right now, and we're rocking mid 40s is all. For Grand Forks, Crookston, Thief River Falls. Brainerd, 57 degrees. We have Watertown, how about 57 for there? And in our neck of the woods, Sisseton is sitting at a great 58. Gene, good to have you on board from the Clearbrook area. Looks like those rain showers, not too far from you. Bemidji seeing a few of those. Southern parts of Clearwater County seeing some showers of rain into the White Earth area. The heavier batch that's likely wetting the sidewalks moving through the Barnesville area now, drifting off to the east. So passing sprinkles of rain here as a snow system or storm system gets ready to take hold out, in the Rocky Mountains of the west. Here's what you need to know for our area tonight. Those sprinkles will be a part of our forecast, but let's get right to it. I'm expecting our temperatures to sneak down into the 30s, 20s north with that northeasterly flow by morning. So that means some slippery conditions will be a possibility. And if there's any remnant flakes out there or precipitation, it'll be in the form of light flurries. So keep that in mind. Temperatures generally in the 30-degree range to 35 in the south. Well, it could be near 40 degrees in a couple of locations like you in Fergus Falls as well. Now, as we go through the morning hours, 32 or so here in the FM area, north winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, not too windy at all. Now we'll have some peaks of sunshine as we go through the day. Look at that cool pool up in the north now. That's going to bring a continued chance of light showers of snow. So mainly north of the border in places like Winkler and Winnipeg, but we'll have temperatures that peak only in the mid 30s at best along the international border. Look at the heat back on down to the south as the southeasterly flow will be more prominent here. And it could be at times upwards of around 15 to 20 miles per hour or so. Keep that in mind. Look at that down there in the Morris-Benson area, 60 degrees. Fergus Falls, mid-50s, 57 for our neighbors out there in Wadena. So the warmest temperatures here will be in Lakes Country, west central Minnesota, with the wind going to maybe you folks in Elbow Lake and southern Otter Tail County. Let's try Battle Lake as well. So that's your Thursday forecast. Where will the snow be? Here is a look. Is upslope gonna bury Aurora? Hey, Bruce, what do you know about Aurora? This is someone who's a little familiar with the area out there in Aurora, Colorado. It does look like, from what I had on my national video, and you can see more on that. Let me see if I have a link on that too. I'll put that up. Yeah, so we've got a stalled storm system working its way through, and it does look like there's going to be some prolonged snow in the metro area of Denver, including Aurora, Colorado, which is where I graduated high school, by the way, and visit regularly. So all in all, yes, we do have a chance for some significant snow there. They're talking 9 inches to over a foot, even in Aurora, which is not typically the case. Usually you see the higher amounts of snow in the Front Range counties as you go up towards Golden and such. Here's a look at your forecast. There will be a chance of flurries in the forecast. You see the little blue back there. It looks like a Winkler area, maybe up into Roseau County, maybe at the northwest angle for you. Oh, Bruce, we've talked before, so you know all about Hutch's history out there. Good, yeah, good enough. And as we take a look at the forecast for tomorrow, it looks breeziest down here in the Fargo area. So we'll have an east-southeasterly wind for some and an east-northeasterly wind for others, as temperatures will be generally in the 40s here, and likely it will cool off just a pinch as well in places like Wadena and Fergus Falls, so keep that in mind. Hey, thanks so much, Sherry, for your sharing of stars to support Hutch's weather as we continue to grow and continue to bring exciting advancements as well. Here is one of them. I'm expecting some big-time change. Temperatures hovering in the mid to upper 40s in Fargo. Remember, it will be cooler up north through this time period. We're talking near 40 to 45 for you folks to close out the work week. There will be peaks of sun at times on Thursday, spotty sprinkles of rain on Friday, as yet another cold front makes its way down. Now, the sprinkles of rain and mixing with some snow overnight will happen mainly in our northern and eastern counties. So mainly northwest Minnesota, seeing a chance of that going into the Saturday time frame. Gusty, very gusty winds will usher in some cold temperatures, and we'll be locked into the 30s through the weekend and into the early part of next week. And it'll be a chilly north wind on Monday, and they'll bring another chance of some snow showers in on Monday. Then as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday, we really warm up with a south flow returning the heat to the region. But this is ahead of another storm system. Now, I want to say this next storm system, I talked about it last night, there will be a chance for some unsettled weather with that particular system that works its way through. There could be areas of rain, there could be areas of snow, and a lot of wind as well. Last night, a couple of models said big snow potential with this system was going to be possible, and that still remains the case. But today, there's been a big shift in the location of exactly where we're expecting this system to track. So the track is uncertain, and because of that, we'll just show you one little image here, and we'll look at it a little bit later as the newer models come in here to update you in the evening hours. Here's a look at what one model is and advertising with this system. System working its way through. The low pressure center is going to move out of the Alberta, Canada area and swing down through North Dakota. That means we will not be in the optimal location for heavy snow in most of North Dakota. But there are still models that say it'll take more of a southerly track as well. So there will be a snow chance as we go into the day on Thursday. For some of us, it could begin on Wednesday as rain, maybe even a rumble of thunder. So I'll keep you apprised to the changes that this system is going to bring through our area as we go through the forecast period, particularly late next week. That's still quite a ways away. But bottom line is we're going to enjoy a nice day the next couple of days with temperatures still above average. And then all of a sudden, the bottom falls out of it for 3 days in a row with some 30s out there. Watch for some flying flakes on Saturday. I do not think this is going to be a big deal out there. Hi, Katie. Good to see you on board there. And it does look like we have Jen on board as well as Avis saying it's 80 in Branson, flying home through Dallas on Sunday. Safe travels to you, Avis. And then there's a question from Bruce. How about next weekend around the Alexandria area? Well, next weekend, we're anticipating this storm moving its way through. The farther south you get right now, it kind of looks like there'll be some wintry weather making its way through the region. So we'll keep you posted to that. Yes, next weekend, particularly Thursday through Saturday, we could have a couple of systems drifting through. And you know what? I'll go ahead and throw some bonus coverage your way. We'll look at the we'll throw the American model up. We showed both last night, and I'll kind of go over both of these again. But what you're looking at here, I always want to preface this as model guidance. That's why Hutch has model guidance up at the top of the page. Guidance means it might be what happens, but a lot can change, particularly the farther out in time we go. So with that caveat, let's take a look at this American model, shall we? Now, setting things into motion from now, we really get through our weekend event here with just a little bit of, here it comes. See it moving out of Canada. It's going to scrape our northwest Minnesota counties on Friday with some sprinkles of rain that will combine with north winds and usher in cold air. That's when we'll see that transition to some snow showers. That's this weekend, mainly on Saturday, mainly north and east of Fargo. It will be windy in Fargo. It will be cold, and we could see a flying flurry, a fast renegade flake or folly. Then as we go through Sunday, it'll still be breezy and colder, and that lasts into Monday. Now, Monday will bring a chance for some snow here. Watch this system skirting along that high pressure system making its way through. There could be some snow showers with that on the edge of this low pressure system, kind of a warm front type of situation. Jen, thank you for your support through sharing stars with Hutch. Now, as we take a look at the storm system we're watching, look at this. It's moving out of Calgary, Alberta. And as that storm system sneaks across Montana, it stays with the best chance of snow being north of the track of the low. So notice here's the low pressure center, or the storm, and the heaviest snow will be north of that track. This is on Thursday on this particular model. This drifts through on Friday as we go through, and then it kind of combines with the Central Rockies storm system to bring yet another chance of rain and snow here. So this model says, look out, everybody. We could have some wild weather. This is Saturday going into Sunday. So that's a couple separate systems. One we'll call an Alberta Clipper, but then we have another system on the heels of that that could be making its way through. It's likely not going to turn out with this exact scenario. There's a lot that's going to change. But Bruce, I hope that helps you out. It does look like we'll have a shot at some snow. And this time of the year, it could be that heavy, wet, mucky variety. So I recommend that all of us keep the shovel wax handy. Don't put it away yet. Don't put that shovel away. Don't drain the gas out of the snowblower quite yet. We may have yet another event to engage with. Brian, awesome. Thank you so much for your support of stars. Barbara, as well as Jen, all of you have helped support Hutch's Weather. And again, I did put a link in the comments here to my friends at Robert Gibb & Sons. Follow that if you have any inkling at all of upgrading your furnace or air conditioning system to a brand new state-of-the-art Bryant system. They're going to throw in a water heater for free. So you'll have all the mechanical systems there with regards to heating and water heaters and air conditioning, all set and ready for the wild swings in our weather. Again, Robert Gibb & Sons, a premier sponsor here on Hutch's Weather. Thank you so very much. I will check back in, and tonight we'll go over other renditions of this model. That'll be the focus of what's going on here. Justin says the geese have been confused on which way to go. And isn't that the truth? Hutch has been confused along with the squirrels and everybody else out there. And somebody sent me a picture of a fly. Yeah. The flies are back in town. The flies are back. Yeah, never mind. All right. That's a look at your weather. I'm meteorologist Hutch Johnson. You're the very best for joining me here, and look to see you back again a little bit later. Check out my YouTube channel for more information there. Here is a link. You can scan this with the camera on your phone, and it'll take you right there. Hey, good afternoon, Ryan. Good to visit with you, and joining from the Minot area. Why not Minot? Love it. Hope you are doing good. Yeah, you've had a little bit more in the way of snow over the last couple systems in the Minot area. Scan this with your camera. It's a link to Hutch's YouTube page, and you can watch the detailed forecast for the mountains of Colorado, including Aurora, Colorado, home of the Aurora Central Trojans, by the way. And you can see the latest on what's going on in Hutch's old stomping grounds when I was high school and college student, right there on my YouTube channel. Y'all have a good evening. We'll talk again a little bit later on this hump day.